like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Hardman now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Love. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out come the Colts, and they are led by their big quarterback who's trying to find his way in the NFL. Year 3 for Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Taylor. Taylor up 1st down and more. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big run from Taylor. 59 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Richardson. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He's across midfield. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to possess the football for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down.
Okay, break. Let's go now. 19.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion comes Pittman. On second down, Richardson. Able to find Pittman, it's complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's another Colts first down.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's out quickly to Pittman. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And 6.
The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Richardson to throw. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He is going to have a Colts first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Okay, ready?
Colts, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Taylor. What a move! He's in! Donovan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Rader now for the extra point. He's got it. The Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to push forward and wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Love. Open is trapped. He's got him. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Throwing is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. 3rd down, 3 to go. To throw is Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs, 1st down and more. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 15-yard line. That one good for 29.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
45, wide. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Second down, they need 3. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments, because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. 37 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Colts can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, 38. 10 cycles. Ready.
Love to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Nick Cross. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more. as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
First down, Packers.
To throw is Love. This one out to Watson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First down.
Down. 50, green. Josh,
From the gun, it's Love. He works free, right side. He's to the 40, inside the 20. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Packers offense makes their way out to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Love to throw. And that one incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue.
Love. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
First down and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tacklers really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll try to run for it. And he'll take this one in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. They'll let their tight end run it. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Hardman now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. This is Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
32,
So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Now Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
And he's in! Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indianapolis. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point, up and good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set. to take over again. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. He'll start this drive with first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down and forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Packers.
We'll go play action with Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Packers.
It's a gain of 10.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing, and they get him down well behind the line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. In trouble, and down he goes. The second-year man from UCLA, Leatu. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. 6, Mega.
Back to throw is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll go for it. Love. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Now it's Taylor. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They go right back to Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd down and 3.
Ready.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready. Ten black. Ready.
Now Love. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. It's 2nd down.
The 23-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready. Break.
As Pierce in motion. It's Richardson on the move. That one complete to Pierce. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Reload. Reload.
Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
3rd and 1.
Here we go. Set.
So it's a win for the Colts. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden.